I'm tired of the excuses, George. I'm tired of your incest fetish. I'm tired with your fascination with big-breasted women. I'm tired with your fucking plot construction that goes nowhere but from one rape to another, with no philosophical or political point, with no penetrating insight into human nature. I'm tired because everything you've written, everything you've touched, everything you've had a hand in for the last 5 years has been shit. And oh yeah, if you go back more than 5 years ago, there were some fucking masterpieces. There were some stunning works of literature. But neither you, nor anyone in your inner circle, nor anyone in your adoring audience fucking compares your current work to this standard, George. Nobody is watching House of the Dragon and thinking, this should be better than Gone with the Wind. They're all just thinking, well, at least it's not as bad as the past couple fucking seasons of Game of Thrones. Maybe they're thinking, at least it's not as bad as what George wrote for Beauty and the Beast. Oh yeah, I can appreciate your best work while being aware of your worst work, George. We all know, if you actually look at all the Thousand Worlds shit you put up, if you actually look at George R.R. Martin's career as a whole, guess what? The majority of your literary output has been garbage. And in the last 5 years, it's been 100% garbage. For an author, for a mature author, at the height of his game, 5 years is a lifetime. Yes, a lifetime cut tragically short. But nevertheless, when you look back at what you produced in the last 5 years, what do you see, George? You know what I see? I see a man who wrote one fucking science fiction story after another, one fantasy story after another, in which the point was that you can be fucking 200 pounds overweight and still be brave. You can be 200 pounds overweight and still accomplish something great in politics. You can be 200 pounds overweight and women will still find you attractive. One fucking stand-in character after another to represent how George R.R. Martin thinks of himself. And guess what the fucking truth is, George? You can't be. You can't be 200 pounds overweight and march with an army to go out and contest what happens next in the political history of the world. You can't even walk up and down a fucking staircase, George. And it's not just physically, it's not just sexually that you're disabling yourself by being so obese. It's mental as well. Have you ever done a quick Google search on what the effects of cholesterol are on your brain? Yeah, no, that wasn't a typo. I'm not talking about your dick and I'm not talking about your heart. Atherosclerosis exists in every inch of your body, including the circulation of blood in the brain. Why haven't you accomplished jack shit in the last 5 years, George? Why is it that you have squandered not the opportunity of a lifetime, not this opportunity of a century, the opportunity of a fucking millennium? Why is it that you threw away the position of power and influence that was handed to you on the strength of your best work and went on to produce your worst and to produce this garbage for HBO? I think it's for the same fucking reason you can't walk up a staircase and you can't get a hard dick. I see your whole fucking literary output in the last 5 years at least as being compensating for your impotence, literal and metaphorical. Oh yeah, George, there was a time when you cared about politics. There was a time when you were really upset about the My Lai massacre and the Vietnam War. Well, look at what happened in the last 5 years. The rise and fall of Donald Trump, and you were in a position to do something about it. You were in a position to say something about it. Even if you've just written one fucking short story that offered some kind of insight, some kind of political commentary, some kind of philosophical statement, and you fumbled the ball. You'll never have it again. Quit making excuses, George. Put down the goddamn fork. Get on a goddamn treadmill. Get your act together mentally, intellectually, morally, politically, yes. But it's all got to start, in your case, with a commitment to your physical health.